Welcome back, everybody. Automotive Inc. Today we just found out how much that new Toyota Tundra recall is going to cost Toyota. Now you might be surprised, and this is probably chump change to Toyota, but this is a biggie. Now before we get started, if you wouldn't mind looking down there in the corner and smashing the subscribe button for me, and at the end of the video, thumbs up and notification bell so you know I'm posting new content. So a while back I put up a video in regards to the Toyota Tundra / Lexus recall that came out. Now Toyota is recalling, let's look at the staggering number, 102,292 V-6 Tundra and LX engines. Now, this is going to be for the 2022 and 2023 model years, and this is for the vehicles that have the V35A twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6. Now, that was Toyota's new engine that came out, and they were hyping it up as this, and I know there's thousands of Tundra owners who say that their Tundra is better than everybody else's, but no manufacturer is immune from these concerns. Now, what has happened, if you don't remember that original video, is when the internal patches in the block or cylinder heads were improperly cleaned. They left small chips of metal called swarf that were part of the machining process, and they remained in the engine during assembly. Now, those can break loose. They can contaminate the oil and lead to severe engine damage and cause the engine to seize or stall in traffic, and that's why it is a safety concern. Now, the engines were made in two different Toyota plants, one in Japan, the other in Alabama. And they won't say exactly why that happened in two separate plants, but they're saying it could have been due to a new manufacturing cleaning process, new machinery, defective tooling, but definitely not human error. Now, they did consult with dealers, techs, and Toyota all worked together to try and figure this out. They're saying it's going to take between 13 and 21 hours to complete the replacement of the engine, which includes obviously disconnecting everything, removing the hood, maybe removing fenders, removing a lot of stuff to get this done. And they said that they're going to try and provide loaner vehicles. But that being said, when you got 102,000 plus to replace, there is going to be a delay in getting that done. Now, at the end of the day, again, $500 million recall. Now, this is the largest recall Toyota's ever had, most costly recall in those regards. But Toyota says that they will send out the new engines with the new turbochargers, pulleys, tensioners, and other components to help not only appease the customer, but ease the technicians in replacing, making it a little bit quicker process. They tried breaking it down, saying it's going to cost anywhere between, just to have the technicians install, $3,000 to $5,000 just for the install, not the engine components. And then Toyota did say that the new engines will be taken back to Toyota. Lord knows what will happen with them. They'll probably be cleaned out, rebuilt, and put back in other trucks. Now, a lot of people are concerned because Toyota has good resale value, right? And they're concerned as to what the resale value could affect, by having the engine replaced. The numbers will no longer match on the block to the frame to the VIN. And a lot of people are also worried because sometimes these owners, being a 22, 23, they're doing a short-term lease or they're trying to trade real quickly. And if they develop an engine issue, obviously that can affect it. So now they're kind of stuck with these Tundras. Some people have said, well, I'm not having issues yet. I'm affected by the recall, but I'm not going to mess with it yet. Hey, that's up to you. Just keep in mind the safety concerns for not only yourself, but others that are on the road if your vehicle does fail, especially if it's a truck, if you're towing and whatnot. So that can be a huge concern, or should be a concern for you. And then, you look at it in this sense of resale value. Yes, nobody really wants a rebuilt engine. Ford had this issue with the Godzilla. And, you really kind of look at it like, again, it's just nobody's immune to it, and it's unfortunate that this happened. I know a lot of people like that engine. It's not necessarily that great on fuel, but they do like it. They like their Tundras and everything like that. But if you are going to go through this, then you're going to have to probably wait because, again, there's going to be a manufacturing supply concern when these engines do start coming in. Obviously, the ones that are obviously already sitting on the dealer service lot that have an engine that's gone bad. those are the ones that are going to go first. Everybody else, yes, you may have to trickle through it, but I would do your due diligence when you talk about replacement, that you're not just willy-nilly driving a truck out there knowing that it could fail, because if you were to get in an accident, obviously there's a lot of liability there on your behalf. So if you can say that, hey, I did my due diligence, they don't have an engine, they said to wait, everything like that, then at least you've done that part. And unfortunately, they'll get it. But to be honest with you, if your vehicle is affected by this recall and you're not having issues yet, you may want to think about trading it. And if you're going to go for another Tundra, is talking to the dealer and maybe potentially talking to Toyota about getting some type of bump in your trade value. Don't know if it's possible, but it doesn't hurt to ask. But again, a $500 million cost to Toyota to replace only 102,000 engines. Now that's a lot, but at the end of the day, guys, that is the new news, and man, that is a big one. As always, guys, I appreciate you being here. We'll catch you on the next one.